There's a specific moment during your first week back from a long journey. Usually it happens in a room full of people you've known your whole life. You're sitting there, listening to them talk, and you realize you're the only thing in the room that's perfectly still. You've come home from seeing the world, and you've brought back a new frequency, a different rhythm. But your friends, they're still on the old one. You're standing right in front of them, but the signal is dropping. This is the quiet drift. It's the unspoken reality that travel doesn't just change your location, it changes your social alignment. It's the price of admission for seeing the world. Most friendships are built on what psychologists call shared reality. You share the same job, the same city, the same daily complaints. You are mirrors for one another. But when you travel, you break that contract. In Tokyo, people live in boxes, literal and metaphorical. They find comfort in the machine. But you've just spent weeks being a stranger. You've tasted a version of yourself that doesn't have a title or a history. Now, when your friends complain about the things that used to bother you, you find you have nothing to say. Not because you're better than them, but because that version of you doesn't exist anymore. The friction comes when they try to pull you back into the old you, because that's the only version of you they know how to love. And watching them try is the loneliest feeling in the world. Then comes the small talk trap. Someone asks, "How was your trip?" Your brain flashes to the sunrise in Istanbul, the smell of rain in Lisbon, or the profound silence of a temple in Kyoto. You want to tell them how the world broke you open and put you back together, but you look at their face and you realize they just want a 30-second summary. So you simplify yourself. You say, "It was great. The food was amazing." The moment you start editing your soul to be understood is the moment the drift becomes a gap. You're no longer participating in the friendship, you're performing it. It's okay to outgrow people. In nature, a plant that outgrows its pot doesn't hate the pot, it just needs more space to survive. The quiet drift isn't about betrayal, it's about clarity. Travel is a filter. It sifts through your life and shows you the difference between friends of convenience and friends of depth. Real growth is learning to have compassion for the distance. It's learning to love your old friends for the role they played in your past, while giving yourself permission to find the people who speak your new language. You're not losing a circle, you're clearing space for a tribe. You aren't lonely, you're just calibrating. The person who saw the world can't go back to seeing through a keyhole, and that's a beautiful, if heavy thing to carry. You might be the stranger in your old group now, but that just means you've become the person you were always meant to be. Stay open. The signal will find its way back, just maybe from a different direction than you expected.